Okay guys, so for today's video, we are actually gonna talk about Mawari. So this is a DePIN for spatial computing, and I actually met them in Japan last August 2024. And we're gonna talk about Mawari and also what have they done so far in this project, and also on top of that is their upcoming node sale first. But of course, let's dive deeper first into Mawari, and probably after you watch this video you will be very interested on learning more about them, because to be honest, there's a lot of like informations online, even like the article from Forbes basically, which highlighting how much money they raised earlier. So definitely we're gonna talk about it in the next few minutes. But of course, do not forget to subscribe into our channel. Again, this is Crypto Addict in here, guys, and this is their Twitter. And if you guys are pretty much start, then let's just jump right into it. So Mawari is building a network which powers real-time streaming of immersive content through a global network of nodes. So you, as I mentioned earlier, so spatial computing, they're using XR. So if you're not familiar with XR, it's more of like another term of virtual reality, And there's a, I think in terms of the pin, I didn't see any project yet that's developing this kind of project as well. And also, they've been building it for almost, if I'm not mistaken, it's 5 years. And they actually like I told you earlier, they raised more than 10.8 million, even way back before, guys, to launch like the streaming network as being mentioned. And also on top of that, guys, when I met them in person, they actually have like the real product, okay? And I think that's like the most important part, especially as an investor, as someone who are dedicated on like finding really good projects, and also investing, into the space. Again, this is not a financial advice. It's very important to have like a product that is like on prototype basis. And I think out of maybe 20 or 25 nodes that I already checked, they're like one of those, aside from A tier and other like really really big depin projects that has like, um what is the right term for that, that has like the product that means that, oh, okay, so this is what you're actually buying, and on top of that, again, guys, let's go back into what I'm sharing to you in the screen. So as you can see in here, guys, that they got some support, and also contributions from Animoca Brands, Blockchain Ventures, and even Samsung Next. So even here, guys, they even had um I think this is a collaboration with T-Mobile, but this is actually how it looks like. So I tried this, guys, in Japan. So they have an office in Japan, and like whatever you do in the VR, it actually copies it, And it's pretty much exciting because as I mentioned, they've been building it for a lot of years already. And I think I'm mistaken, they've built it for almost like 7 years, because, or maybe 8 years, because this is 2025 right now, because they got founded since last 2017 by their CEO, Oscar Ramirez and Alexander Borisov. So I think, yeah, so let's move forward into the website. So let's go back here. So into their website, you can find all of the necessary information regarding the Garden Node sale, which is not yet launched yet. So I highly suggest you guys that you should pre-register, so that you will be able to get the first-hand information whenever the Guardian nodes or the nodes are gonna be launched already. Okay, so let's dive deeper here. Um, so this is like the website that the guys have. So yep, so this is the picture of the CEO, guys. I know that a lot of people that's watching into our channel are always like curious about who's pretty much like behind it. So this is the guy who's like one of the key persons that's behind Mawari, and also these are some of the companies that they that contributed, into this growth. Some of it is to T-Mobile, as I mentioned, Tokyo National Museum, Netflix. Some of their investors are this, and it's very much exciting, guys, because yeah, as I see in here, their node sales are coming. They just posted it last November 1, 2024. But actually I just found it just this time around, because of course, guys, we're pretty much back on holidays, and yeah, I think that's something that should be noticed, because what I can say is like some of the products in Japan as well, being built also in Japan, is really like really good, because they have some regulations that they need to follow, and when you have these regulations to follow, you're much more cautious, and also you want to make sure that the project is going to be good, right? So just being having like an ability, to build it in Japan is something that's keeping me in the eye, because in my experience, most of the projects that originate or like being built in Japan are really really doing well, and also I mean that's more of like on a gaming scene, but they guys are building a network, as I can see. You can see here, guys, no, they're doing a Mawari platform, and this is what they're aiming for, like the 99.9% uptime across all global nodes. And what is it for you? If you have a nodes, guys, you can be able to earn rewards, guys, on top of contributing to the network. So on top of making money, which is always like always given, we, we, we we're not gonna sugarcoat here. You're also gonna be able to contribute to make sure that the Mawari network is gonna be much more smoother. So that's something. So again, for you to be able to pre-register, just follow me and just put the email and then just click accept. So I'm gonna put my email right here, guys. Please don't send me any scam links. But anyway, as you can see here, I sent it into my email, and they gonna update you when the node sale are gonna be starting. Okay, but again, as I mentioned earlier, they're gonna be about to like start the node sale. They just doing like a little bit of like maybe like I think final retouch before like officially like pushing it into the public. But yeah, I mean, as you can see in here, guys, like even they even have like they even shared a picture right here that the DePIN industry is really really growing, and the total market cap has surged by 132% to 40 billion, guys. So this is 2024, and what happens in 2025 is going to be much more bigger, which means there's going to be more projects, going to come. And also, when you are familiar with the pin, guys, the pin always have like a physical device included. That's why the valuation is much more higher, because there's a physical devices that's being added right here. Okay, so that's pretty much it that I can see here for now. For me, guys, I highly suggest that you should pre-register, and also click the link into the description box below, because I will be putting every single link from Mawari, so you can always check them out, and also feel free to like of course do your own research and do your own diligence, guys. As I told you, always invest what you can afford to lose, and always do your own diligence, guys, because not every information I can probably like keep it under one video. So sometimes I make like an update video to make sure that everything is much more smoother. So that's pretty much it for Mawari, guys. Again, I'm this is pretty much exciting, guys. I'm actually gonna buy a node for Mawari. So I pretty much like I'm just like looking at them, and I'm gonna looking forward into their node sale. But again, guys, this is Crypto Addict in here, back again with new contents every single day. And that's it for today's video, guys, and saying thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.